Hi everybody. I hope you are all doing well. I appreciate you watching this video. It means a lot to me. So if you are new, welcome on in. I hope you stick around and enjoy. This is going to be cash stuffing money into savings challenges. So yes, welcome on in. I am Deidre, by the way. If you are new, I am in my mid to late 30s. I work full-time in Canada, as you will see from our colorful money, and I've been consumer debt free since April of 2025. So I'm actually no longer on a debt-free journey, but I'm on a journey to accomplish some other big goals. So I hope that you'll stick around and join me. And just hello to everybody who is returning. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch. I really do appreciate it. There are so many amazing creators in this community. So I just thank you so much for being here. And if you are a returning subscriber, could you share this video? I want to get to 330 subscribers by the end of the month. So that will get me on my road to 500. That's the goal this year, is to get to 500 subscribers. So if you could share this, I'd be very grateful. So yes, I'm going to be putting some money into some savings challenges. We are just going to quickly start out with the one I'm doing that is a yearly savings challenge. And this is from Budget with Ira. And I have made every single page $10. So this one will be fully funded fairly quickly. And then I have no idea what I'm going to do with the money, but I'm sure I will find a use for it at some point. So we are going to be putting $20 in today. So we are going to be completing the Hoppy Easter and the Let It Grow. So we are just going to quickly mark these off, and maybe I'll kind of try and find colors that correspond. So all right, so that one and this one I believe was green. So let's find a green Sharpie. I have a whole bunch of colors off to the side, but they're turned down so I can't easily see them. There we go. So we are moving and grooving on that. So very happy with the progress on that. And when it's finished, it will save 120. So, and everything I always use is linked down below. So we are putting 20 in there. So we have 40. So like I say, this will be completed fairly quickly. And then I believe I'm going to go start on another wonderful challenge from Ira, which is the 2027 challenge. So all right, I just have a couple extra envelopes that I had. I was doing a little bit of cleaning and found them. So we are going to be putting money into some challenges today. We are going to see what gets some love. Hopefully the die gives everybody at least a little bit of love. So let me just set them out. And then I'll tell you where everybody's challenge is from. I always make sure they're linked down below. They're all from amazing Etsy shops. And I do switch up the order when I do these because sometimes the die prefers a number. And I'm trying to give everybody a fair chance. So, all right. And last but certainly not least, we have this. Okay. All right. I'm just going to set the money off to the side. So in the first spot, in number 1, we have Candle Scents from Bella over at Saving Made Simple. And I have earmarked this one for sinking funds. By the way, I'm going to be using these challenges until the end of March. And if they don't get finished, or if they don't, I will redistribute the money at the end of March. We will bring in 6 different challenges for quarter 2. So if and when this gets finished, I will decide what is needing some love at that time. When I say sinking funds, it's just sort of what do I think needs to be built up. So next up, I have 3 challenges. They are all from the Zodiac Challenge from Jamie over at Charma Budgets, as they're all in the appropriate months. So we have them spanning from the end of December into March, which with the Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Each one is saves a little differently because there is the option to make one your own. Now, I don't play this exactly the way Jamie intended, but I know she would be like, do what works for you. And so this saves a total of 50. This is earmarked for new home. So yeah, we're saving for a new home. That will be mostly going towards lawyers' fees, moving costs, etc. It's not going toward the down payment. The down payment will be coming from the equity in my current place. So next up is in number 3 position, we have No Problema from Jen over at Budgets and Dreams. And this one saves 65 and it's earmarked for sinking funds. Next up is the Full House Challenge, and I believe it's Claudia CM. I always get this wrong. It's always linked. I had to have it when I saw it. A huge Full House fan. And this saves quite a bit more at 140, so it may or may not get finished, but it is just earmarked for sinking funds. But when I saw this, I just could absolutely not resist. So... And in the number 5 position, we have Sweet Treat from Rose at Rosebud's Budgets. She sent me a whole bunch of freebie items. It was so sweet. I have a video on it in my Happy Mail playlist, and go check her out. Rose is so positive, and she has a huge, fantastic idea for the budgeting community in 2026, and I hope she's able to see that come to fruition. So this one is earmarked for sinking funds. Most of these I tend to do for sinking funds, just general sinking funds. And last but certainly not least, in the 6th position, we have Diamonds Are Forever. Now, her name of her shop has changed. It's no longer Bajanique Budgets, it's Aura Royale, but it's linked below, and is earmarked for beauty. So just to give my beauty sinking fund a boost. So we are going to count out the money. It's not a ton, but it's money that I can pull from my budget and be okay with putting into these. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So we will roll a die and we will see where it goes. We'll start with the 5s and just kind of go from there. So number 2, woohoo. Okay, Jamie's challenge. Yes. Okay. It kind of didn't get a lot of love the first time. So I was like, oh, so far we're doing okay. Number 5. Okay, so we will swap out a 10. Number 1, which is Bella's, we will take that 5 and do the 10. So the 10s are gone. Oh, okay. Lost the die. I'll grab this one. Number 3. Okay, so we just need number 4 to get some love. Number 6. Okay. I'm going to try not to cheat. Unless, unless I absolutely need to. So, and number 4. Okay, cool. They all got some love, but some got a little more love than others. So you know what? We'll start out with number 6, which got the most. Really wanted it today. So Diamonds Are Forever, and this one got 5, 10, and 15. So that purple is not showing up very well for even my visual. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so Diamonds Are Forever has 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So we are almost halfway on that one. I did try and do a little bit of lower amounts in terms of what they save, just in hopes that maybe they will actually get completed by the end of March. So I'm just going to toss this off to the side because I like to rearrange the order in my binder. So Sweet Treats got 10 today. And let's do this peachy color. Oh yeah, it shows up for me. That's good. I'm going to color off 2 of these. I don't color in for neatness, just for visual representation, as they are all laminated, these challenges. So, all right, in Sweet Treats, we have 10, 15, 20, 25. That is good. We are moving and grooving on that one. All right, in the Full House Challenge. So I think I'm going to need to clean this off because there's not any small numbers on here, and I kind of don't want to have to be like, oh, I now have to do this. So let's see what we have. We have 5. It got 5, but it has 5, 10, 15, and 20. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean off the ones I've already colored so that they're open to be used, because they were the 10 and the 5. And then I am going to color in the 20 just to make it a bit easier. So that. That is not too bad in this one, so it would be really cool if I could get it finished, but I just don't know if that's going to be possible. But every amount saved is always a good thing, and it always goes to help boost those sinking funds, so definitely not complaining. All right, next up, the No Problema. Got 5. I'm just grabbing, you're going to see tons of colors just because I have all the colors off to the side. So I got 5, and in No Problema, we have 5, 10, 15, and 20. So that is good. We are doing pretty good on these. I did have some bonus money. The video already came out before this one, so that's why if you're wondering why they're built up from the first time that I stuffed these, that is why. So you'll definitely have to go check that out. And in the Zodiac, which got 5 on its own without me having to cheat, which is awesome, I am going to cross out the 2 and the 3. So in the Zodiac challenge, we have $10 in there. I'm really hoping that this one gets finished, because to put 50 bucks towards new home would be a really good amount. And last but certainly not least, we have Bella's challenge, the candle scents, and it got $10 today. Okay, yeah, me and the green are not playing today. I had a darker green there. Well, it's a greeny, bluish. So that got 2 crossed off. There's a good chance this one could get finished, which would be kind of cool. So in candle scents, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So $15 more in here, and that one would be finished. That is cool. Before I let you go, I just wanted to show some happy mail that I got, but unfortunately it's not so happy. And I'll tell you why. It was an incredibly thoughtful item that was sent to me. However, Canada Post just totally destroyed it. Totally destroyed it. So just a heads up, I do want to say thank you to Melissa from Budget Stuff Save Repeat, who did send it to me. But when you see it, I think you will be absolutely shocked at it. So this was the envelope that was, yeah, you can see, like totally just destroyed. That is from Canada Post. Totally destroyed. And she sent me a nice card, and just look at the card. That's how damaged they made it. Oh my gosh. So it was a Merry Christmas, and it said, "May the gifts of Christmas bring you happy moments and happy memories. Merry Christmas, love, Melissa." So thank you so much, Melissa, for thinking of me. Canada Post just totally destroyed it. You were so kind, and you sent me a binder, charm binder, I don't know what you call it. What does it say? Binder accessory. And unfortunately, as you can tell, it was just destroyed to bits. Like, I'm sure it was an absolutely beautiful item. And yeah, that sucks because look at, like, it's literally just all the pieces. I can't even put it back together because it's destroyed. So, but thank you, Melissa, for thinking of me. Just even the card means a lot, even if Canada Post did destroy the beautiful item that you sent with it and the card itself. But I'm definitely going to be keeping the card. But yeah, not too happy with Canada Post for doing that. Yeah, do better. Do better is all I will say. So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I want to get to 500 subscribers. When I do, I will be doing a giveaway of amazing budgeting items, and you cannot win if you are not subscribed. And just, yes, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you will continue with me on my journey. Bye, everybody.